I'm in Brownsville. Salute to my hometown, my home planet, Brownsville. I seen a meme that said the Bronx is just like one big Brownsville. I don't know if I should be offended or proud still. Boss. I have questions. So much Drake news has been floating across my timeline. I don't know if these are credible sources and all of that. So I don't want to be making no declarations. Like, I prefer to frame my thoughts in the form of questions. I heard things. Yeah, because I can't really formulate a real thought on it if it ain't no truth. If it ain't no truth to this stuff, And at this point, the things that I'm seeing come across my my timeline is just crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like every day, every few minutes, there's some more wild stuff. Like, I came on here and I spoke about pause protesters. Get your ass out of here. Seriously. I say pause because it's fun. It's funny to me, right? What about you makes it bother you so much at my little joke with myself and my peers and whoever decides to play along? Get your ass out of here. The rest of y'all, welcome to the nation. Monster Nation, that is. I'm your host, your tour guide and president, Mr. Monster Man Rocco. Rocking this monster. I'm the king around here. I'm the landlord, owner, tenant, the janitor. I mops the damn floor. Like, comment, subscribe, share, hit the bell for notifications, leave a super thanks or a cash app if you want to be a taxpaying citizen to the nation, of the nation. You know what I mean? Also, hit the Bandcamp link. It's in the description, and there's music there. Shell Shock and Rockin' Out West of there. I'm kind of proud of those. Anyway, I came on here and I talked about, pause again, talked about the whole Drake allegedly purchasing Tupac's vehicle. The vehicle that Tupac was, he got blamed in, right? And that turned out to be false, right? I didn't, but even then I was a little bit skeptical about it because I'm like, word, how could he even get that? But the fact that it was out there, Drake could have put it out there, you know what I'm saying? Niggas be trolling and all of that. I don't know. So it wasn't even true. And, I'm conflicted with blogging about other people's business to begin with. That's why I be trying to stay polite and, not kick niggas when they down. It gets a little difficult sometimes when niggas be real down bad because it ain't no way to talk about the topic without it seeming like you kicking a nigga when he down, right? Ain't no good way to say some things. But yeah, here's some more things I've been hearing. Which lead me to some questions. Is Jay Prince detaching himself from Drake? Because this is what I've been hearing. I've heard a few people say that, right? I've been hearing on a few platforms, and I don't know if that's true. Like, I mean, it's been said, right? But I don't know if that's true. I have to ask y'all, anybody in the know, if you've heard this from any real credible sources, because at the same time, I'm hearing that clubs in Houston, DJs in Houston have been, I don't know, banned from playing Not Like Us. You understand what I'm saying? From multiple venues. Now, out in the streets, I'm hearing they still playing it and all of that, but in multiple venues, like I heard a DJ lady got in trouble about it. and all kind of. So if they still playing Kendrick and all, I mean, if they still playing Not Like Us in the streets like that, right? Then that suggests that the whole Houston ain't, you know, they claim Houston, they say that Houston is Drake's second home, right? But if they playing it in the streets, then the whole Houston ain't Team Drake, right? So, you know, the masses is the masses, right? So Drake living there, to me, suggests that he feels safe there. Like, he moved all of his stuff out of, you know, he moved out of his American cribs, moved to Canada, then moved back to a crib in Texas. We all know that, right? We all up to speed. Because that's where he felt safe, right? Everybody said that's where Jay Prince is, and so on and so forth. So, you know, Jay Prince got it locked down there, and, you know, he can go down there and do him, right? But if the streets are still playing it, but the DJs in the club are being, forbidden from playing it, that suggests Jay Prince's hand. Because if the streets don't care enough about it, right, then why should Drake be able to stop the DJs from doing that on his own? I mean, maybe if he paid niggas not to play it, but if the streets ain't rocking with him, he can't threaten nobody into not playing it, can he? I don't know. Does that make sense? Yeah. So that's one of my questions. You know what I'm saying? Does anybody know whether or not that's true? You know what I mean? I think, you know, people saying he was so, you know, Cam and Mace pointed out the fact that he was so silent during this whole Kendrick beef, meaning Jay Prince, right? And I don't know, like, I still feel like it's his hand in banning clubs from playing it. So maybe he decided, or maybe him and Drake had a conversation. I'm saying, is it possible that him and Drake had a discussion where they decided, Drake, you might have to fight this one out. They may have underestimated Kendrick. You know, the way Jay Prince advised against the Pusha T beef, right? It was like they didn't like he felt like, you know, Pusha was willing to get down in the mud and all of this, that, and the third, where Drake don't belong, right? Is it possible that he felt like, yo, listen, you know, for aesthetically, for public opinion, I can't come in between this beef right here, pause, right? Yeah, you gotta, you understand what I'm saying? You gotta slug it out with this one at least for a minute but then everything started happening too fast. You understand what I'm saying? Back-to-back songs kept dropping and all of it, and the damage was done in about 5 songs in a matter of, how long did it take? Ridiculousness, right? So we've all made some decisions, right? And they didn't play out the way we thought they have. Like, we've all misread a situation before. Could that have happened? Also, I heard the Hells Angels cut ties with Drake. Does anybody know about that? I don't know. I mean, Hells Angels they were supposedly responsible for the Rick Ross thing, allegedly. They said that the rapper, what's his name, Mercules. They said that he was if this ain't true, I'm sorry for spreading this. I'm just, like I said, I have questions. You know what I mean? And anybody out there, like, if the questions are about you personally, feel free to answer. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I'm not here to kick you while you're down. Nothing. I'm just here doing what I do. You understand what I'm saying? I can help make some sense of the situation. That's what I do. I make sense of situations. You understand what I'm saying? But yeah, I also heard, well, I saw on my timeline, I don't even know if this was true, but the headline was so disrespectful. You know, I started to watch the video, didn't get it, the video didn't get into that right away, so I felt like it was a lie. You understand what I'm saying? I felt like it was clickbait, but the headline was suggesting that that Drake sent Kendrick's fiance, wife, his shorty, his wisdom, dirty pictures. I didn't watch that whole video because it seemed like trash, right? It seemed like, because I clicked on it, I watched the first couple of minutes, they was talking about a whole bunch of everything else, right? Now, if anybody saw that or heard that, put it in the comments. Let me know if there's any truth to any of that right there. Let me know. I'm going to end this video. I ain't going to be here all day because my phone is ringing and I got to answer it. You understand what I'm saying? Things are happening, you know what I mean? So if you made it to the end of this video, let me get 4 thumbs up. Rock on, rock on.